everyone, good evening. Sawadika in Thailand. So hello and welcome to my vlog. So ayan. So in tonight's video, we have some question and it's a kind of question and answer portion, but I'll do it by myself. I'll make a question and I'll also answer the question. Okay. So by the way, this one is just about my travel story from Philippines to Thailand, and just some information also about my travel here, some requirements. We'll do like that. So first, I'm finally here in Phuket, Thailand. Okay. So second, how did I came here in Thailand? So first, since I'm a purely Pinay and I'm Davaoeña, yes, I'm from Davao, and from Davao I need to travel Manila to Thailand. That is supposedly gonna happen. So ngayon, since we are in the pandemic, so very few, or I'm not sure if parang wala talagang flight ngayon from Manila to Thailand directly. So this is what happened. By the way, bago ako makapunta ng Thailand, I need to lay over in Singapore. So medyo nakakapagod siya, no? So from Davao, I went to Manila. And then the other is from Manila, I need to cross in Clark, since walang Manila flight to Singapore directly. So I went to Clark, and then from Clark I went to Singapore. From Singapore, I'm now here in Thailand. Diba? Nakakapagod. How many trip I experienced? Davao to Manila, Manila to Clark, Clark to Singapore, Singapore to Thailand. Diba? At least 4 travel I did. So, nakakapagod. So, another one is, when did I come here in Thailand? So, this one is another thought story, no? So, the first schedule that I supposed to came here in Thailand, it is on January 19. So, we plan to meet with Urabani in Singapore, January 19, and supposedly come together here in Thailand. So, this is what happened. Unexpectedly, when I went in Manila, since RT-PCR is one of the requirements for the entry here in Thailand. And then right after I did my swab test, like on January 19, I was detected as positive in COVID-19. So now, I don't have any option. I need to be negative. So, I do is, I isolate myself in Clark, like 7 to 10 days in the hotel. So actually, nakakapagod kasi it's all mixed, like scared, pressure, and then yung parang down na down ka kasi first natakot ako kasi oh my god, how I become positive. I'm very careful in my trip. I didn't even remove the mask, no? So actually yeah, I isolate, and then right after like 6 days I do the swab again, and then it's totally negative already. So ayun, I do the swab like 2 times from my 6th day and before my travel. So I was extended like 10 days. So from 19, I travel like 28 to Singapore, and then from Singapore to Thailand is on 29. So by the way, another experience is I stay in Singapore like almost 24 hours. And you know what's the funny one? In Singapore airport is napakamahal, you know? So, I try my best not to change the money from peso to Singapore money, but I feel very hungry. And then almost 24 hours I need to stay there for my flight. So I don't have choice. So for my 1,000 peso, since I changed, I got a 2 meal and 2 bottle of water in almost 24 hours. So, by the way, I survived. So from Singapore to Thailand, the final date is I arrived here in on January 29. So I was extended like 10 days. So another is why did I came here in Thailand? Why? So why? The reason is to see my Rabuni. Since Rabuni is a Korean citizen and he is not freely to come in the Philippines yet as a tourist. So since we waited like already 2 years, because supposedly I will travel to Korea. I got my visa last March 2020, and then unexpectedly nag-lockdown, so I cannot use the visa or I cannot travel to Korea. So we waited like almost 2 years since the Philippines still not open. So we came here to meet with Rabuni. At the same time, just having a relaxed like that. So another is, do we need a visa to enter in Thailand? So first, Thailand is free visa country from Filipino citizen, but at least 30 days. But if you are planning to stay here like more than 30 days, you have an option. You can apply a visa, as I heard, like from co-Filipino who stay here like more than 30 days. She processed it in the Manila, in the Thailand embassy, and then you also can process here in Thailand directly. So as I heard, there are just some documents you need to provide, but not so many. So yeah, we are free to come here. And then another one is, what is the requirements need to prepare to travel here in Thailand? So yeah, this one is a little like very important one if you are planning to meet your boyfriend, your fiance, or your husband, something here in Thailand. So this is some few documents you need to prepare. The Thailand pass, the 2 RT-PCR test, the 7 days booking hotel under SHA Plus, under accredited SHA Plus something. So at least 7 days. And so far that's it. But about that, in order to get the Thai pass, you need to provide vaccine certificate, booking hotel, and your ticket. If you have those 3 requirements, you can get your Thai pass. And then another information in the online, if you're going to search, they're gonna say like it's 7 days to process. But to be honest, I did my Thai pass 2 times since my flight was cancelled first. It's just a minute. As long as you comply the whole requirements, at least 5 minutes you can get your Thai pass. That is really what happened to me and to Rabuni. As long as you provide the all documents. So far, those are very information that you need to know, and that is my travel story. By the way, I before I forgot, so there is a very funny story happened. I mentioned earlier I was positive in Manila, like on our first day plan to travel. And after I was recovered, I came here right away, like after 10 days. Since there is 5 days mandatory RT-PCR test, Rabuni unexpectedly detected as positive also. So, right after I arrived here, he already isolated the 5 days. So, I should wait another 5 days to see him. So, we stay in one hotel here in Phuket, but we couldn't see each other in 5 days. So, it's just like also I isolate myself, diba? Actually, God is good all the time. Despite of all those experience happened to us, but we made it we see each other. So now I'm staying with him. We're doing this channel, we're doing this so we can express and we can share our journey here in Thailand, from the travel and from future visit some tourist area here. So, and that's all for today's video. So hopefully you enjoy and I give some information, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for the more updates and more videos. So thank you everyone. Khop khun ka.